for the death apocalypse. Keep it right there. Hey, look, I was just reflecting this morning, man, and this is what made me think about it. I saw Brother Gat Turner, happy birthday anniversary. My brother just turned 50, right? And when I welcomed him into the half century club, it made me reflect, man. You know what I'm saying? It made me reflect on back, as a little boy, right? Even though things were a little different for us, in our generation. We from the generation, man, when we go outside, you go outside and play. Picture that. This was before the video games and stuff. When we did get a video game, it was the Atari with the one little stick, man, with the tennis, you know what I'm saying? Hitting the tennis ball back and forth, right? But we actually used to go outside and play. Football, basketball, tag, hide and go seek, hot bread and butter. I might name some stuff you don't know nothing about. But anyway, yeah, picture that. Things took a turn, and one thing about those days, if you got into it with somebody, it was a fight, and then it was over. You playing again, you know what I'm saying? That was a beautiful time, and then, you come on up a little. Now, by the time I became a teenager, you know what I'm saying? Some of the stuff that I got myself into, I didn't think I would make it out my 20s, just to be perfectly honest, looking at the surroundings, the things that was happening around me and all that, things that I got myself into, all that kind of stuff. Some of this stuff is in my book, but, and then when it started happening to people close to you, it's like, wow, this is not looking good, So, today, if I felt that way then, you know what I'm saying? Woo, it's on a much higher level now, you know what I'm saying? Because it's way, way, way out of hand. So, the thought of not making it out of your 20s, hell, it's more so, will I make it to my 20s nowadays? You know what I'm saying? Woo, it's really something. So that's my reflection, man. So to come through that, to be able to recall and come through in my mind as to, like Reverend was to say, go into studious momentum with self, you know what I mean? So that you can analyze, I do see the presence of Allah the whole way through. I do see that, you know what I'm saying? And then to make it to a half a century, good God about it. There's one thing to say I'm in my 50s, right? But when you say a half a century, good God Almighty, woo, that's a blessing, right? You know what I'm saying? So, really, that's basically what I want to talk about, is the thought of being grateful to make it a half a century. And then, if I ask myself why, you know what I mean? Why would you make it this far? Or why were you allowed to make it this far in life, right? Considering the fact that you never thought you'd get out your 20s, you know what I'm saying? So when I reflect on that and I think about it properly, I have to use it to share with others the experience, so that they can see the gratitude and so they can see the magnitude and majesty of Allah in such, you know what I'm saying, coming through. During those times that I'm speaking of, DC was the murder capital of the country, you know what I'm saying? Just like more recently Chicago was, you know what I'm saying? So, there are stories in this, man. There are stories. I learned in business when we were network marketing, they say facts tell, stories sell. You know what I'm saying? It's something about somebody being able to latch onto your story because they know that's a real life situation. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you made it out of something that was detrimental that could have cost you your life. You know, it's worthy. It's worthy of being shared if it can be shown. You know, the presence of Allah, the reasoning for it is allowing you to go through and grow through these things. You know what I'm saying? To me, that's important to be shared. So, hey, while I share my life, so that's what it's all about. I'm gonna promote Black Dawn. That's my group. That's me and my brother Too Slick. And we're pushing our album. Name our album is Shine. It's on all the digital platforms. You can download, stream, purchase. And then we're at the final stages of this book, Walking the Road to Recovery, 9 Steps in Motion. You'll get a chance to see some of these principles that Allah blessed me to extract from my own life to share with others in hopes that it could help somebody along the way. So if you want to pre-order the book, you can do Cash App, $, the number 9 Steps in Motion, you know what I'm saying, or PayPal.me/9 Steps in Motion, the number 9 Steps in Motion. Yep. Send $15 in your mailing address, you know what I'm saying, get them hot off the press, you dig? That's our word today, while we just mellow in the groove from the depths of apocalypse.